Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I've been thinking a little bit lately about making some new videos, so this is going to be my first attempt. So first off the board, try not to criticize too much. It's going to be pretty simple, but I had made some videos in the past and they were mainly about autocross, and got a new car recently, so I thought I'd make a few videos about the new car, and we'll start off today by just showing you details about the car. So hopefully if this turns out okay, we'll make some more videos in the future, but let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, here we are. I made it outside today, and actually that's kind of another reason why this video got delayed. It's been so hot here recently, really hot in California, like 100 degrees or more, and got lucky today. It's only about 90 right now. It's about noon, so not too bad. So let's take a look at the car. There she is. Alright guys, so basically there's the new car. Had this car for about 6 months now. It is a 2014 Cayman S. That's a 981 S, and she is in beautiful dark blue metallic with Luxor beige and black two-tone full leather interior. Give you a quick circle around the car. So I think I got really lucky on this car. I'd been looking for a 981 for about a year, and I found this car down south near LA, and it was it's like fully optioned out, one owner car with low miles, and so we'll give you some details on the car. So externally on the car, there are a couple of cosmetic modifications that I myself have done. They're pretty minor. Most everybody does the clear corner LEDs on the front of the car. Those look really good during the day. They look great at night too. Put a nice little, give you some nice ambient light. This car has the PCCBs, which you can see carbon ceramic brakes. It's a rare option on the Cayman S. Rare option on really any Porsche to get the carbon ceramics. It does have power folding mirrors. I can show you guys how that works later perhaps. And then I've added just a couple of things. Most recently I added the GTS taillights, which I think look much better than the stock taillights. Stock taillights are all red. The GTS lights have the tint in the middle to give you that darkened look in the middle, and I think that works really good with the front headlights on this car, since the headlights are already darkened in the center and around the edge. And then in addition to that, I've added some homemade grills to the front of the car. Got to keep those, rodents out of there as you're going down the road. Those came out really well, and I can show you guys how we did that maybe later on. Looks like I got some debris in there right now. Been driving down the road, so it picks up stuff, but it keeps stuff out of there too, so that's nice. This car also has the bi-xenon lights with the driving dynamic package, I believe it's called. It's where the lights actually turn while you're driving. So the bi-xenons are the way to go. I had halogens on my last Cayman, and these lights are just so much more superior. You get the little driving lights down the bottom, of course. Those are on during the daytime, and if you turn the DRLs on. They're a really nice feature. I love those lights. Also comes with the PTV, Porsche Torque Vectoring package, which includes the limited slip diff. And before anybody asks, the horsepower on this car is rated at 325. Well, I'll take a look inside the car now. As I mentioned before, this has the two-tone. It's called Luxor beige with black, which gives you a nice two-tone interior. Black on the top with the beige on the bottom and the seats. And then the frunk and the trunk are actually black also, which is good for storage area, because I don't like the tan interior everywhere because it's kind of hard to keep clean. But this actually looks pretty nice. Inside the standard 981 interior, this does have a couple of packages. We'll talk about those right now. As I said, this car was pretty optioned out, so it comes with the Sport Chronos option, and the Sport Chronos option gives you the little clock in the center there that you can use as a timer. It's just kind of a gimmicky thing, but mainly what it gives you is the option on the console here to go with Sport or Sport Plus, which changes the throttle mapping and dynamics of the car dramatically. Really nice feature. Next up, we've got PASM, which is right here. That's the electronically adjustable sport suspension on this car. So it firms up the suspension for you, which is nice. This little feature here is just the ESC off, electronic stability control turning off. All the Caymans have that. And then all the Caymans also have the little feature that allows you to turn the push the spoiler up and down. And if you leave that off, it automatically goes up and down by itself at different speeds. Then this one also has the sports exhaust. Press this button here, opens up the valves on the exhaust. Sounds really nice. And then of course, I think the government is probably responsible for this, turning on the auto start stop feature. I don't ever even use that, but what it'll do is it'll turn the engine off at the stoplights and allow you to save a little bit of fuel. Other than that, this car does have the Bose stereo feature, has that option. I did not get the Navi. I'm actually glad this car did not have Navi, because I use that on my phone already, and I think all the cars, I haven't had a car yet where I like the navigation, so I just have a little clip there for my phone and use that, and it works great. So basically, there you have the interior. This car also has the sports design steering wheel, which is sideways right now because I'm parked sideways, and it gives you the paddles. I like this steering wheel a lot better than the, here I'll turn it sideways for you. I like this a lot better than the standard steering wheel. Yeah. Also forgot to mention that the car has PDK, which is the Porsche double clutch transmission, automatic. I've had a manual for 30 plus years, and I know how to drive a manual transmission, and I love them dearly. But once I drove the PDK, I was like, oh, this is nice, I gotta try it. So even though I love manual transmissions, I like the PDK too. So if you want to give me a hard time about that, go right ahead. But until you drive one, you might think a little bit otherwise. This car comes with the standard two-way seats. It did not have the optional Sport Plus seats or the 14-way adjustable seats. That's another option that really didn't really matter to me that much at all, because I'm the only one that drives the car, and so once I have the seat the way I like it, I mean, I basically never move it, so I don't know why I would need that option at all. A couple little features on the door here. There's your windows up and down, and of course the mirrors, and then there's a little extra button on the top right up there, and that allows you to fold the mirrors in manually. There's also an option on the car too, when you lock the car, it'll automatically fold the mirrors in for you, which is nice for parking, so if somebody doesn't, yank a mirror off or hit it. I don't know if you noticed, but this car has the deviated stitching package. So on the dash you get the nice deviated stitching, which in this case matches the beige interior, so that's a nice little feature too. Another option that I've added in this car you might see is the WeatherTech floor mats, and man, I think this is just, that's the mats to get. I've had several cars and I've always gotten the WeatherTechs. WeatherTech mats are just wonderful, and I would recommend them for any car. Another cool feature of this car is when you first get in and sit down, you get a cool little Cayman S like display, a little graphic display on one of the screens there, which is kind of cool. And then when you insert your key, which is of course on the left side here on Porsches, put your key in here and you start it up, you get the cool Porsche logo on the screen when you first turn on the car, which is pretty neat too. So basically that's about it. Other than the tint, there is a light tint that's already been applied to the rear window. Actually the rear three windows on this car, and I like it. It's just enough to darken it up just a bit to keep the sun out without being too dark to where you can't see out it. So I think that's really nice. So there you have it, the 2014 Cayman S or 981S. I absolutely love the car so far, and I hope to be making a few more videos for you guys pretty soon. I have a Cars and Coffee event that I'm going to do here pretty soon, and we're going to go to that and film a couple of cars, maybe some trips, maybe some upgrades. So basically that's about it. I'm back in the car now because it's pretty hot outside. It's getting warm and I wanted to turn the air conditioning on, so I hopped back inside real quick. Thanks for joining me today, you guys. I really appreciate it. I'm going to take a short little drive here before I head home and enjoy the rest of my Sunday afternoon. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Take it easy.